Coming straight out of Ecam. This is a jam with the Ecam fam. Ecam fam, this the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecam fam. Ecam fam, this the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecam fam. This is a jam with the Ecam fam. This is a jam with the Ecam fam. Ecam fam, this the name of the jam.
Hold it, stop the music!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I please have your attention?
Now it's showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
Yo, what's up, Ecam people? Let's crack a lackey in here. Let me just move a couple things. Listen, people. Listen, if you missed the stream yesterday, you missed a couple of announcements about the new merch store. So make sure you go and check it out. I'm sure that Paul is around here somewhere. Paul got the link for you. If not, it's the same link as always. Go get your fresh new Ecam merch. It's out there. It's available to you. And yeah, you don't want to miss out. Like, I'm telling you, this is cool. This is cool. Hold on. Let me try something here. Hola, Nui. Me gonna try. You know, like this. You see that, Mark? Yo, I even got one in orange, Mark. Gotta represent l'orange. I got one in orange. Sorry, my tele-tweaker a little bit sideways. Anyway, we are going to get into doing some demonstrating. And let's see, did I keep my little thing here from last week? Well, I did. I just happened to have these marked wrong, but we're gonna change it here. Let's edit this on the fly real quick. How are we gonna do this here? We're gonna click that. I'll show you how I did it. Anyway, I just made like little overlay pieces, but I'm lazy to do that, so we're just going to cheat. We'll go like that. And then edit the text, and then hit on shadow, edit text color, bring the opaque down to 50%. And then there you go, save that. Boom. And we'll start here. Oh, actually, we'll start with what is the word I'm looking for? We'll start with scenes. There we go. Oh my God, he's crazy. Listen, all right, listen. You guys know I woke up twice today, so I'm like super tired today. Anyway, this is your Ecam interface. We can close a couple of these joints just so that you can see how it is, what it see like, as we say. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to eliminate everything except for what we need so we can start again. So I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm going to just throw all of this mess in there. Kill those crazy ballers out of town. And let me move this, close this out the way. Move this down to the bottom. There you go. There we go. Now we're starting fresh. So one thing you might notice if you're paying attention is that this particular camera is sitting on a overlay. So it's not like a full-size camera. And the reason you can tell is because you can see a little bit of the background behind there. Ooh, why are you locked? Unlock. Bam. If I unlock this, you'll see it's just kind of sitting on there. So I'll get into that in a quick second. Normally what happens is you start up and your screen looks like this, right? I have comments window open so that I can see you guys, and normally this is gone now. So if you first start out, all these windows might be open, and a lot of people get freaked out because it's just way too much for them to see. Just close them all. You don't need them in the beginning. Start out with just your scenes window, which is this guy here, and your overlay window, which is this guy here. And you can organize them any which way that makes you feel better. Like in reality, because I tweak these more than anything else, and because of the way my screen is laid out, it's probably smarter for me to put these over here instead of over there because it's closer to my eye. But you know what? I never did it that way. So I'll show you how to do it today. We're going to change. It's a new year. Let's change some things up. So these are things I probably use more, so I'm going to put them there on this side. Okay, so now my scene switching will be here. My overlay switching will be here. Basically, the way we like to suss this out is we're going to count the scenes. Well, let's take this back. Let's take this back a second. We're going to count the overlays. Sorry, brains. We're going to count the profiles as a house. The scenes will be the rooms, and the overlays will be the furniture. That's the best way to explain it. And yes, Andy. Where'd Andy go? Andy, that was great. That was super good. And what's super funny is I was doing my stream, and for whatever dumb reason, I said I was going to be on Roy's podcast, but what I meant to say was Andy's. And you guys don't look alike, but it's close enough to an old person I confused the hell out of a bunch of people. A handful of people figured it out at the end, but I confused a bunch of folks. So one of y'all got to shave the beard. Andy likes the country accent. That's the difference. Anyway, so normally you're going to not have anything in here, right? I tend to hide things in here that I might come to later. So let me delete these. I'll show you what I mean. This was me showing somebody how to set stuff up. And then this is, again, me doing like a double shot so I can throw those inside this folder here because I don't need that. So normally what I do is I create a folder that has all of the things that I'm going to use to build this show. And it's helpful because it allows me to easily get access to all of the colors that I use. It reminds me to set my audio levels back to 80. So if I pop up the audio levels window, which I now, of course, will bring over here, it reminds me to take this bubble, put it back at like 80. That's where I like everything to be nice and set. And it reminds me like what fonts I'm using, which different cameras I have set up, and what I'm using for my audio equipment. I have a generic text box. Now, since I built this, we have some new overlays, which we'll get into. But yeah, I create a scene like this and I just hide it at the bottom of my thing. And that way I have access to all of the stuff that I need. And I'll show you why that matters in a split second. So if I'm to go back to here, one of the first things I tell everyone to do is open your preferences, go into video, and change your default source mode to blank. B-L-A-N-K, blank. Because it comes out with camera. And so when it's on camera, if you make a new scene, you just keep getting this camera. All right, so if you go to blank and you make a new scene, you get this. Now, the reason why I have that, yours will probably look more like this, but I have a graphic here in the background. Here's a white shape icon that I have in the background. Here is a, PNG. So you can put anything you want in the background. In this particular case, I'll leave that there. So I like to start there because it allows me to keep things looking real clean. So let's do host plus guest. You should always name your scenes, right? It just makes your life a heck of a lot easier. So, Roy, it looks like you're up, Roy. That's super funny. And now what normally, right, a lot of people would just come in and press the camera icon here at the top and get the full screen camera. I don't like this because you don't have as much control. So by going to blank, Command Shift B to get back to that, you can then come to your overlays panel and click on new camera overlay, which is down here on the bottom. So let me show you these real quick. You have image overlay, animated overlay, screen share overlay, dynamic text overlay, text box overlay, shape overlay, clock countdown, whatever type overlay, widget overlay, camera overlay, which we're going to use, and you have folders, right? So I tend to pop a new camera, and then that allows me to have full control over my cameras. So what does that mean? I can grab an edge and embiggen it. I'm using the custom mode right now, which allows me to shape and size it any to which way I want. Anybody remember Clint Eastwood and the monkey, any which way you can? So I can pop this over here. If you click on the little pencil icon, you have access to various different camera shapes up in here. So you can do 16:9, 4:3 square, circle, squircle, tall, custom. I'm using custom. You can adjust your border width. You can adjust the color of your border. You can adjust your corner radials so that they're round all the way about or just round on parts. Really depends on how you want to swag out. My border is normally 8. And my corner radial is normally 18. That's how I do it. This is how I do it. You can make the camera opacitous. You can give it a little rotational swagoo. Double click to get back to the center. And now you can even give it a little perspective. You have various different, Photoshop blending modes if you need. And then you can transition, fly them in left or right or whatever. I honestly rarely transition cameras. I don't know. It's just something weird about seeing the whole person's face fly in. People do it because they want their show to have a bunch of twirlies because they think that makes their content better. You can have all the twirlies in the world, and if you don't know what you're talking about, ain't nobody fitting to watch it. This is how we do it. Andy's on a roll. That is good. I like it. Anyway, so I use these little blue lines here sort of as my, figure out where I'm going. And what I like to do is to just touch the edge of the camera icon up here. Yeah, Paul. I like being married and kids not screaming when they see me. Good one, Roy. All right, so I'm going to leave it like that. That's my camera overlay. Now, different types of overlay we're going to put in is I can bring in a text box here. And for my text box, I'm going to type and then hit the shift enter. I'm going to hit left justificate. And then bam. All right, so this is me. This is what I like to do. Select all of this text, come in, press 48. Then take this bottom row and change it to one step down to 36. Then I'm going to take this one and put it on medium. This one on semi. I'll use demi. We had a different text thing right here. And on this one, I'm going to put it on light. I don't know about ultra light. I just want regular light. Do we have a different light? No, we only got one. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to edit my background. I know my background colors. You'll see down here where you have all your crayons. If you use this one, you can actually create a palette that has all of the colors that you need for your showgram, right? So I'm going to rock mine like such. Actually, no, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to rock mine like this. And then I'm going to hit my text colors, pull it back up to 100. And then I'm going to re-geography this to the bam, so that it fits nicely. And then that's basically my box. Now, what I'm going to do also is add a little border. Set my border to 8, right? Corner radius to 18. And I'm going to make my text margin out to like 10. Bam, that's my box, right? So I'm going to use this box for the rest of the show. And as a matter of fact, let me do one more thing. I'm going to click on the border, and I'm going to come here and use this. Pickup sticks. That turkey baster is like a pickup stick that allows you to grab everything. Bam. Now you're like, oh, that's too big, Doc. Yeah, I know. This is how you do it, though. Quarter it. Bring it down to a legible size, which is probably about right here. I purposely like to grab this and pull it out about 80% of the width of the box, and then I just do one of these. Right? It's just so simple. So simple, so easy. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit skinnier and a little bit, bam. Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. There we go. We're going to call it a day. What I'm looking for is this blue line to tell me that it's centered to this box. And then now we're square. And now we're square. That's life. That's what people say. That doesn't look right. Let me center it here. Your amount of tweakerness is completely up to you. I guess it was right. Now, what I'm going to do to make this stick is in this folder, I'm going to make sure that Roy's comment is on top. I'm going to create a new folder. Oh, yeah, stupid. That's a camera. Create a new folder. I'm going to call this host. Oi, blood clot. And then I'm going to put in the text overlay and then put in the camera. Make sure you don't put the camera on top of the text because, common sense. Right? We're going to go like that. And then I'm going to lock these two so that they stay stuck together. Then I'm going to pull it back over here and hit that. And then there's one little center right there. That's what I was biting on. I was biting on the center of the thirds as opposed to the other way. All right, so now I got that all squared up. Let me go and grab another file, which is in my assets folder. Now we're going to talk about this real quick. I created a assets library, and still to this day, to this very day, after all of my capitulations and screamings and whatnot, people are still storing their stuff on a cloud drive. You cannot store your Ecamm assets on a cloud drive. In most cases, your desktop is a cloud drive, okay? See right here? Desktop, documents. If you're storing stuff in desktop or documents, it's going to the cloud. And what's going to happen when your Mac needs more space, it will move that stuff to the iCloud. And then that video that you're using for your little twirlies is going to be gone when you try to do your show, Miguel. He's not here today. But, and then people are like, oh, I was doing my show and Ecamm keeps losing these files. Ecamm ain't lose anything. You put it somewhere that the Mac will remove when the Mac feels like removing it. Don't put it there. Make a folder on the standard drive and call it a day. As a matter of fact, check this out. Check this out, man. Let me grab one right here. I think this counts. This it? Yes. This here. Here, let me go full screeny for this one. This here is 128 gigabyte SanDisk card. Not fast, but it's 128. You can buy a 128 SanDisk card or a stick. You can buy a 128 gig stick for less than $20. Take that thing and put all your assets on that thing. So 2 things. You can just leave it in the drives over there on your computer. Or whenever you're ready to go, like I'm about to take off Sunday, Luis is about to take off Monday, Katie's going to take off Monday, they can just pull this outdated machine, stick it in the laptop, let's go. You know, everything you need to be right here. So here's another good way to do it. Of course, you know, another way to do that would be to just use a external with the I love Ecamm sticker on it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I don't think we put those back in the merch store. I gotta do that. That'd be a good one. I like those. Those ones are cool, right? So take your little thing like this or external drive and leave it all on that one thing. So if you ever have to go to a new machine or whatever, you can pick it up and move it. Why folks insist on storing stuff? And one of these here files right here, it has a cute little icon to tell you that it says iCloud. It tells you that these are cloud drives. If you store stuff on the cloud drive, it will misappear while you're in the middle of doing your showgram. Wait, you guys didn't see that. Oh, you did see it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you got to make sure that you're there. Like, yeah, I did say flash drive, USB stick, same smell. Anyway, these are always cheap, always on sale. The last time I checked on Amazon, it was like $16 for a 128. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. George. Oh, that is so good, George. What? That is so good. I'm just looking it up right here. 128 micro. Ooh, here. Let me give you guys a secret look into the browser screen that I have set up. Do I have it? I do. Boom. Tough acting, connecting. Ain't that something? Here, let me move this one up here. And then we use that one. And then I'll take this one and misappear it off the screen. There we go. Right there. $12. $12. Let's say you wanted to get the full size, you know, because you got that kind of slot. $20. There's no excuse. See, Mark did not listen to this entire conversation. Mark, we did not do that. I'm going to tell you why. Listen again carefully, Mark. First of all, my Synology is about $2,800. But second of all, if it's over there and that drive is disconnected when you start your show, all of your assets will be missing. Well, your movie assets, especially a couple of your sounds. So even the NAS is not a good idea. I have it backed up over there because that's what it's for. But if for some reason you launch your show without having that drive awoke or attached. So like right here on mine, it's not there until I press this button and then it's connecting and now it's all there. Now there's Mandalore, Hoth, Nobu, you know, Tatooine, it's all there. But if I didn't press that first and I started the show, the assets would be missing. So also mine is mad quick because I'm on a 10 gig. If you're on a slower one, it might take longer to connect. And again, you started the show and the asset is missing and then you're going to have a drama. So best things best is create one of these. So this particular folder actually exists on external down here where I keep my Final Cut temporary projects before they move. But anyway, so inside this folder, let's get in here. Let's open it. I have a folder. You can steal my template if you wish. You can screenshot this. Here, let me make it like stupid huge so you can screenshot and see how your mans do it. Boom. I'm going to give you a second. Screenshot that. Screenshot that for your own personal justification. All right? Everybody should be good. It's Command Shift 4 if you're slow. If you're looking to load your little app like CleanShot X or Shotter or whatever, just rechange your hotkeys so that the Mac default becomes that instead, so you don't have to go looking for the icon every time. All right, anyway, let's put those back. About like how I had it. Like a little bit. I like my folders a little bit bigger, you know? I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm elderly. Anyway, so this is how I have my setup. I keep my animations in here. I got my backgrounds in here. You pop in, you'll see there's the backgrounds to which I might use, right? All my fonts that I might need. This is what I use for my show. So that's that. I don't keep a bunch of stuff, but if I ever need to reload it, I know where it be at, right? I keep any images that I need for the show in here. So if I want to hit y'all with one of these, bam! Oh, that's a big ass finger. You know, if I want to hit y'all with one of those, it's there. It's like basically ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So undo that. And, you know, any little headshots that you might need, like I'm going to do a show and I'm going to have Notorious IAG as a guest. I got it in there. Like I'm squared, right? Yeah, so I might drop this new image in here because I had a little merch image that I might want to show. I can leave it in here. Now, even better, you can, nice thing about the Synology is you can get it from the road. True story. Gangsta, right? I got a little Mr. Meterator PNG over here if I ever need to blackmail Paul for something. You know what I'm saying? Like any logos, which we're looking for, is in here. So this is how you set up your little folder. So going back to where we was, bam, I come in here, grab my little folder, bip, scroll it down, scroll, boom, 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 just like that. Ooh, don't move that. You stay here. You get back, little JoJo, get back to where you was below. Ooh. All right. JoJo was around and thought he was a loner. Now, with this lock key, all of these guys are locked together. And as I go to move it, it moves. Y'all got to move. See, super good. Boom. What's the difference? There you go. There you go. It depends. Is that G for a grand or a string? All right. So now we're going to go ahead and make space for, let's say we're going to call this the Q&A time, right? So we're going to come back over here. We're going to click on the dynamic text box this time. And then we're going to say Q and A. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I feel the need. Time after time, if you walk and you wait and you can't find me. All right, so we're going to take that, and then we're going to embiggen it like such. I'm going to pop that like right here. And I'm going to drop this in the center. All right, we're going to call that a game. So then what you could do is if you come in the overlay section, up here in the top, there is a command that says add a placeholder comment overlet. And that's what we're going to do. It is, just in case you're paying attention at home, it's Command Option K. Boom. I like to use these shortcut keys. So now you can take this in here and you can adjusticate it so that it lines up with that there. And let's do the Command K. Oh, no. Where's my placeholder text? Oh, when you do this, do yourself a favor. Go into your preferences first. Turn off the automatically hide situation. And then then come back and do it again. You know what I mean? Normally, you're not doing it while you're live, so you're not going to have that problem that I just had, but it's there. Anyway, so you have the ability to adjust the size of the icon, if you will, right? And then adjust the size of the box. And you can also adjust whether you want it to shrink or be dynamic or whatever. That's up to you. According to Paul Dixon, he said use the dynamic, so that's what we're going to do. But you can leave it like that because I have it in the background. It's a thing. If you don't want to have it in the background, what you would do is pull up a shape overlay like such, make this box as big as you need, and then hold Option Shift and scroll it back to make it a little dusty. And then you would sort of put that here and, you know, adjust it like such so that it lines up with all your things. And then you drip that underneath the back of this, so this at the bottom, so it's kind of hiding back there. And then your little comments will just kind of live in that ghosty box. And so now, if someone was to have a question, where did Paul go? Paul. You know, I know we have a search box, but there's something about me that likes doing this crap the hard way. There you go. Bingo, right? So, if you wish, that's how you would do it. All right, we're going to scrap Q&A time. Ooh, don't do that. We're going to take that. Don't do that. Command backspace is different. I just needed regular delete. I'm over here pressing all the wrong things. You had the wrong thing, but it was the wrong time. Unlock. Come on, fingers. Have yourself. Y'all have yourself not here. Oh, man, my fingers are not working today. There we go. Okay, so if we wanted to make a duplicate copy so that we can put our guest over there, again, you can just take that whole thing. Remember, it's connected. Hold the Option key, drag it across like such. Bing, 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 bing. Bam. Now we lined up. Then we're going to take this and we're going to call it guest. Bingo. Bingo. And then we're going to take this. We're going to change things up. Let's put in Paul Duncan. Okay. Boom. You just change the logo, right? So going back to my little logo thing here, I can just take this, pop on the little P-Dunks image, scroll it down to small, use that for alignment. Bam, not an even. People get mad when you make one bigger than the other. Actually, that should be like that. Pop it in here. Bam. Got the button that lets me know that it's lined up. Simple. Now, all I have to do is put Paul in a picture, rather, in, oh my God, I hate when I do that. Listen, these scroll wheels are dangerous. Let me go ahead and lock this up before we cause this a hassle, right? Bam, bam, bam. Hey, there we go. Now it's square. Now we won't have any problems. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to lock all of these too. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. So I would remove the comment box back to where I want it for this particular situation. And now we have our show. We're squared. We're good to go. We are good, man. Come on now, find the center. There it is. I swear, I keep forgetting to ask, but I want a button or a key, a hot key to recenter things automatically. I don't know why. I don't know why. It drives me bananas. Bananas. Shoulders cramped. Don't forget, at any given moment in time, you guys could drop in a question. Okay, let's see. Thank you, K-Walk. Oh my God. Kathy, I was crying yesterday when Glenn said K-Walk comedy. I was like, Glenn, what did you say, bro? It's K-Walk comedy. I was just funny because I know he knows, but it's just in the instance of being live, sometimes you read things like just straight out instead of realizing what you're reading, but it's just kind of funny at the time. It had me crying. Okay, bingo. Let's get in there. So we got this here thing. We're going to start with this here thing, and we're going to plus up another one. New scene. We're going to drop this under the host and the guest. We're going to call this browser. It's my favorite. WSER Pingo. And then we're going to pull this down. Bam. And then what you can do is pop over here. I'm going to open up a camera switcher. These are all of my cameras to which I have attached here to this here machine. And I'm going to embiggen it like such. And now that we're rejiggifying everything, I'm going to put it on this side. Because I only need it every once in a while. So I could take this guy and drag in the camera. Ha! Gangster. We're going to shrinkify it. Actually, we're going to do these as squares or squircles. Squircle. All right, we're going to embiggen it to about like such. Throw it up here in the corner till you hit the little blue lines. And then just in case I have my guest set up, I'm going to pull my guest down here, have it jiggified like such. And you don't have to put them on left or right. I do it on the left because my head is looking at this monitor. And so that way, when I do what I'm fixing to do next, which is grab the browser and put it here, it looks like I'm looking at the browser. You know, that sounded like, what's his name? Seinfeld for a second. So I come in here and I select Google Watch Chrome, bingo, you know? So I like to do it this way because it allows me to look at the browser, all right? And then my comment should land in the same spot so, you know, it's not taking up too much problems. You know, it's all in there. Look at Foxy in the building. This is a good time for a commercial break. First of all, Foxy, might I add, I am looking forward to seeing you next week, brother. So we be there. Let's get together. We are going to have breakfast with India on Tuesday, if you're around. Anyway, just super stoked to meet the incredible Mr. Fox again. It's been a minute. And then going back to this here, these lovely, you know, new additions to the product lineup. Here, let's go to the home pagey. These new joints you guys are looking at, you know, with LP and Katie is rocking. This was Marshall Fox Incredibles. Yes, K-Walk Comedy had me dying yesterday. Oh my God, I was in full tears. I was in absolutely full tears. But yes, I was rocking this one yesterday. This is cool. I really, really like these. And look, you know we live when you got Eliseo, who is not going to be in freaking Florida when I come to Florida, right? Eliseo, like, what are you doing, dude? Who told you to go to Mexico when I come to visit you? Clown, absolute clown. Anyway, so yeah, when you guys go to check out the new merch shop, you get to see some of these new Marshall drops. This one is my favorite, though. Come on, son. This is my favorite. And pro tip, don't tell nobody I told you this. The ones that say heavyweight, this is some of the softest material you will ever feel. These are my favorites. The regular ones that don't say heavyweight, like this is the Bella Canvas. You guys are familiar. Everybody been using Bella Canvas for years. It's soft, but the heavyweight one is softer and they're bigger, so they got more space if you happen to be round. So, yeah, these guys are legit. So you can come in here on the Bella Canvas. You can pick your various colors. You got orange. You see that mark? Hup, Holland Hup. You got red. You got blue. The red and blue are kind of heathered. They're not straight up red, you know. Even this one right here is a little heathered, so just pay attention to that. When you look in here at the tightness, you can see that it's a little bit heathered. But I prefer the heavyweight version, and the heavyweight version goes up to a huge boy size. So these are dope. Also, Marshall made us some pants, which is in here somewhere. Look at Leslie. Did y'all check out the Leslie wrap yesterday? Was that the coolest thing ever? It was like legit. See, Johnny, use another one. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all cannot leave the state when I come through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is messed up. Alicia AT is coming through, so I'm gonna even get to see her next week. See, y'all are tripping. Y'all are absolutely tripping. Andy, you still got time. You still got time. You still got time. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see we got new merch available. Everything is here. And if you happen to make a fourth wall merch store, let me know because if you happen to make a merch store, click that link. Let me know because we are even doing some merch store trades where we are going to be putting on access to the banners. Will have like your merch store on there, right? So we had Paul's rocking for a little bit. Look at this model right here. You know what I'm saying? Look at that guy. Look at that guy. And Neil, speaking of which, is going to do the demo next week because I'm going to be in Florida. So anyway, make sure you go and check out the merch store. It's just really cool. Something that we're super excited about. So go do that. And thank you to Mr. Marshall Fox for helping redo the designs to get everything squared up. Oh, in case somebody was wondering, Mark, or anyone else for that matter, it is global shipping. So we've rectified that problem. So yeah, go check it out. Just get in there. Get in there. All right. So now we covered this asset folder thing. This is super important. You make one. And again, make sure you're not leaving it somewhere. And then also covered, make sure you make yourself one of these bad boys. I probably need to update mine. I've made a couple changes, but make yourself a scene that has all your mechanicals. When we do graphics, we make a mechanicals page, right? When you build a brand guide, you make a mechanicals page. The advantage of having it in Ecamm, which I'm going to show you right now, is I can do something like take this test box and just copy it, right? I can come back over to this browser scene right here and say I want to make a duplicate of this scene. And in this duplicate, I'm going to 86 the folks over here, and I'm going to make this browser window just a wee bit smaller, and then I'm going to paste in this text box with the ipsum lipsums, and I'm going to put that like right here, because this might be my bulleted list or my instructions. You see what I mean? But I already have it set up because I don't have to make it and try to remember what settings I had. Sorry, my phone too close to my interface. I just go get it from my mechanicals folder. I don't have to go looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could come here, back to my little folder, and be like, oh, you know what? I kind of want to change it so that the border is a different color. Let me grab this purple dude right here. I'm going to copy that, right? And go back to where I had was. And then I'm going to click on this bad boy. I'm going to drop in the paste real quick just so I have my little bubble. Hit my little crayon. Hit the color. And I already know what it is, but if you didn't, boom. Now I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So then you just delete this. So make yourself a mechanical thing, dude. Like, seriously. The other reason why it's dope is if you ever need to hand your profile off to somebody else, right? Like Boom, bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Neil is going to do the show for me when I'm gone. If he asks and say, hey, can I have your setup for the demo? I just clean out all of the things in the overlays folder and send it to him. Plus, the Montserrat font that I have is the real one, but there is an equivalent in Google Fonts. So I could send him the folder from the one from Google Fonts. And then everything would be the same because they're not too different. The only advantage is the real one has way more different typefaces in it. It's the full library, the whole family, not just the partial family. So there you go. But I'm not using anything from the alternatives in this particular setup. So make yourself a mechanical thing. It really will save your bacon. Bacon, bacon. All right, let's go look over here. And let's 86 this. Boom, 86 that. Boom. Put back on the camera. And we'll leave that other one here. Then we're going to add in another screen share. This time we are going to come down and show you Ecamm Live Beta, and let's go to comments and reactions. Action, for real. All right, we're going to pop that in there. I'm going to switch this to custom. You know what? Another thing that's really important, I believe I can fly. Don't do that. You're not allowed to sing that song anymore. I think it's important that you get in the habit of making, I believe it's important you get in the habit of making scenes, making layouts when you don't have to. This is where you struggle because something happens, somebody pops up on your show, and then you're scrambling trying to remember how to build an overlay or a scene. Imagine your favorite baseball player that never went to bat in practice. What do you suppose his average will be? And would you bet money on him hitting the ball when it's the bottom of the ninth and you got full bases loaded and all you need is a single to win the game? You know what I'm saying? Imagine going to a surgeon who didn't practice on the surgical dummies or cadavers. Would you let that person operate on your brain? I'm just saying. This is what y'all be trying to do. Y'all be trying to come out when it's important and then try to figure out how to do what you need to do for your show to work. And that makes about as much sense as screen doors in the submarine. All right, so we're going to pull something real quick. Let's see. Oh, Miggs, I was talking about you, fam. You missed it. At the beginning of the show, I was talking about you. I gave the deets, and you wasn't here. So now I will explain it again, but give me a second. Yes. What's your math question? I'm doing a cheat code over here. Hold on. Bam. All right, let's get to something. All right, there it is. Hold on. Let me get a freeze frame. Boom. And then we're just going to show you how this is done. I'll tell you what you did. I will tell you what you did. You attempted to put your show. I'm ready. Okay. The ball player. Oh, I got it. No. Anyway. Yeah, they wouldn't be your favorite player if they never practiced. Bingo. Got him. There you go, Luis. So, Miguel, earlier we were talking about overlays, and I was talking about building yourself an Ecamm asset folder. And my important statement of the Ecamm assets folder is these 128 gigs is $12. 12. You take this, put your stuff on it, stick it in that hole in the side of your Mac, and leave it there. Unless you travel, then you take it out. Or get a USB stick and put everything on a USB stick. Because if you look down here in the bottom, if you put it in documents or desktop, that is a cloud folder. In the cloud folder, it will disappear right in the middle of your show, and then you're not going to be able to find your clip. And I know what you guys do. I ain't stupid. What you do is you use your favorite YouTube program that allows you to take a video from YouTube and put it on your desktop. And when you download it, it downloads to the desktop. And then you drag it into your show. And then you're all set and you're ready to go. You start the show and you go to click go. And by that time, iCloud has already sent it up and then it's missing. So if you get one of these, $12. 128 gigs, $12. 256 gigs, $18. Put it all on here and leave it on here so that way it never comes up missing. Do not store anything that belongs to your show in the cloud. That was what I said. So now you are here. You have been learned. Anyway, you know what we do. You know how we do. All right, so I want to show you guys this because this is, in a nutshell, why I think it's important. If you're just watching the tube one day and you look at some showgram, and you know what? I kind of like this show. Steal it and then go make it in Ecamm when you don't have to. So that way you're good at making it in Ecamm when you have to. So here we go. We're going to do one of those trips right here. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Hit the plus sign. Bam. I got me an image. I'm going to drop it in. Bam. I'm about to get copyright strikes, but I don't care. So first thing I'm going to do, grab me a little text box, right? Actually, do I want a text box? Nope. I kind of want a shape overlay. Let's start there. I'm going to grab me a little shape overlay. I'm going to put it right here. Grab the top, put it right here. And then grab the side and pull it way across. Bam. Actually, if you want to get super sick about it, go halfway. Option key, drag the other halfway. Okay? Now, we got these two. If you wish, you could put them in a folder. So come over here, press a little folder, and be like, top bar, Chrome spin in. Put the right one, the left one there, the right one there. And then we're going to say left. And then we're going to say right. Can't type. Bingo. Okay. Then we're going to lock them. So now we got these. So we can move them up out the way. And then we're going to realize that we need some faces. So let me go grab a little face. And in my assets folder where you keep things, hello, so you don't have to look for it, you grab this fat dude right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to put this bar on. And then we're going to use this guy as a reference. Tap, 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 tap. And slightly bigger. All right, so there's my reference point. And then you get the cropping. Right? Option key, crop up. This, come here. It's a little hard because my mouse is being goofball today. Let me move it over here. It's easier to do it when it's not transparent, but you know what it is. I'm just holding my little option key. Bam. So I know that that dude goes here. I didn't crop up high enough. All right, so boom, we got this guy in position. Just for now, you just drag him over here and put the second one. Bam. Okay, now we need this next box here. There's a little space line there. We don't really care about this, but if you do care, make another box. If you don't care, just let it float. In this particular case, I'm gonna probably make another box. Let me throw this in, this guy on top of right, and this guy on top of left. Then I'm gonna take the right bar. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, I did it backwards. There you go. I'm gonna take the left bar rather, and duplicate it real quick. Oh, it's all locked together. You're dumb. Don't do that. Just click the right left bar. Copy, paste, and move it. There you go. So using this as an example, we're going to take that and we're going to peep it in. In my particular case, I'm going to go ahead and change the color. What are you doing wrong? Man, Miguel, we about to fight, bro. I thought we was friends. I've been doing this demo for 5,100 weeks. You supposed to know that, but I'll show you real quick. And then take this one and back up another. There we go. So, hello, darkness, my old friend. I will show you, Migs. It's not even a thing, bro. All right, then we're going to take this piece right here and drag it over here so that they're matching. And if you're really paying attention, see this little bar right here? You can just move the gradient to a different side if you want, you know, but we're not going to do that. All right, anyway, so now we're lined up, and, oh, I know what I forgot to do. Put back on my 15 seconds. Now, I'm going to grab this left one, pop it like it's hot, and then take the right one and pop it like it's hot. Okay, now I'm going to get my text box. Boom, got my little text box. We're going to click on edit the background and go none, bingo, border. We're going to go none, bingo, and then we're going to put in sleepless nights, and pain. True love won't desert you. One night, many in find a separate ways, our separate ways. Bingo! Come on, son. You guys paying attention? Are you guys in the building? Of course, you would just create the side for the other side. And anyway, while we got everything locked up, you just bring it down. You see what I'm saying? So if I were to 86 this here, I'll do the bottom after. But I mean, like, you see something you like, just make it. Make it when you don't have to, okay? And then your job will be a heck of a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? If you wait to have to make something until you have to make something, that's why you don't know how to make it. You have to do this stuff when you don't need to, so that way you be good at it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, cool. So let me show Mig why he messing up. So stay. Let me go back to my little browser window here. First of all, Migs, where are you getting said video from? Because there's another thing people be doing wrong. If I want, I'm not going to show this. Let me go to the Ecamm channel so we don't get ourselves in trouble. Beep, beep, beep. And let's go to here, Ecamm Libby. And let's go to the Marshall Fox show. So, 9 times out of 10, people be getting these videos from, I know it comes from your computer, dude. I mean, where's the original source of said video? If it's on the web, let me show you something. If it's not on the web, let me show you that too. Anyway, so, you know, Marshall doing his thing over here. He's showing y'all how to use this here showgram. So, what I could do. Now, one more thing. If you, does your video have sound? That's the other important situation. So if I just wanted to show this, I could just highlight this, the link here, and copy this, and then close this whole entire thing right here, press on the web widget, and then paste it about. You don't have to adjust the numbers, but I do, 1920, 1080, because it's how I roll, because I'm normally streaming in 4K. So habits, keep the habits, even if you don't need it. Bam. Press a button, seconds roll by, and there it is. The incredible Mr. Fox is ready to go. I hit full screen, I adjust this, and then we got, 70% of screen covered with Marshall's face. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Mark, you're not allowed to kick my music Tourette's, damn it. But anyway, so yeah, that's how you do it. You switch a little switch here when you want to control the box. When you want to control what's inside the box, switch to switch blue, and now you have full access to like jump around, scroll up and down, 86 your free TV offer, whatever. Now, Migs ain't told me if this thing got sound, but let me show you. If I come over here, go to my assets folder, because I keep my movies where they go. And if I wanted to drop on this right here, I just go bam. And then there's my video, and there's Ian. And this video is
and being affiliates.
This video is unsizable. Why? Because it's not an overlay. Because it's a movie. Look at the icon here at the top. It's a movie. It is not an overlay. If I switch to blank and I drag this in and purposely drop it in the overlay panel, guess what? It is now an overlay. Would you wish to add an animated overlay? Yes, it says will be without sound. Full screen with sound. And then if I say, yeah, cool, bam. Now it's an overlay. And now I can make stay here still, hit the right button. I can make a Ian, aka Wee Ian, or I can make a big head Ian. I can make any kind of size Ian that I want. I could even crop that son of a gun, because I know he not moving in this particular joint. I could even crop it so I just have a wee little Ian like about this. And because this particular one is an MP4, there's no sound. Now, when I delete this, beat it in. You my friend. I love you, brother, but you're no good to me today. If I come over and I grab the animation version, the WebM version, and then grab in, this might be Shelly, and drop it in as an animated overlay.
Hello, Ian Unser Gray here. I have been using Ecamm Live since...
Oh my God, the man speaks British because I converted it to a WebM. And so now it even has sound.
Came out just about. I bought my first Mac. I love...
You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Come on, son. Every Friday, about a year and a half, I've been teaching folks this. I don't know where folks be, but I'll be here. You ain't here, but I'm here. I'm always teaching y'all that. Y'all didn't see me do that 50 million times.
The product, I've been talking about it for years, and I love...
He's been talking about it for years. So if you drop it in as an overlay, it is resizable. Look, check this out. You can get in here and get mad crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is your oyster. You know what I'm saying? You can get oyster in here. The world is your oyster. You can just make a wee sideways notorious IAG and throw them over here and be like, bam, commercial.
Love the community. I love the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made that video 2 years ago. Paul put the link right here. Bingo. That's right. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. So simple. So simple. And if you have all of your stuff organized, so like, boom, look, here, let's do this. While we're here, since we're having fun, let's do this. Let's take this guy. It's a green screen imagery, right? And I'm going to drop it into the overlay window. Bam. Add as an animated overlay. Bam. And there's a bunch of folks dancing off beat, right? I'm going to click on the little pencil here, and then I'm going to go to blend mode, green screen. Oh, snap. What it do, beef stew? All right. And then I'm going to crop the top down just a wee bit. I'm going to hit that button, autoplay, loop, right? And then I'm going to embiggen it like such. Okay? Actually, I'm going to unembiggen it by dropping them down to here. Okie dokie. And then now, when you hit that, they just move. Take a hotkey, add it to the overlay here on the side. I already got it up here, you'll see. See, I have this, same number, and I have a hotkey on there. Bam. Okay, so that was the steps to do that. All right, now, if I open up my sound joint and bring this over here, because this is where we be at, also, on the same hotkey, I have this. And so now, when I come to my little scene, and that is going to be like, oh, Miguel said I was effing brilliant. Oh, you need more? All right, you see that right there? That's the sound of hitting that coin drop, okay? So we come in here, beat it, Migs. We come in here, we take this little Ecamm thing, throw it up in here. Bam. Animated overlay. Bam. Embiggen it to full. Bam. Throw it up in here into the all people section. Bam. Come here and hit it with a hotkey. Bam. And so now, oh, you didn't work. All right. And then let's do this trigger again. It might be how I have the trigger set. Autoplay. Let's try this again. Come on, trigger. Boom. See what I'm saying? Come on, son. Who teaches you how to do cool stuff on the demo every Friday? Your mans. Oh, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. This is just too easy. Look, I got one of these over here. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Just put your joints up in there and be ready to go. I got that from Paul Dixon. Yes, he's here. I didn't even know he was here. Yo. Now that actually, Dixon, now that I think about it, I could go in and add the coin drop sound to the coin and make it a little bit more accurate and then just resave it as a WebM. Boom. Wait, I didn't get the gold one, Paul. Thought we was cool. Everybody knows my email address, doc@ecamm.com. Yes, so anyway, fam, that's how you do it. You can just make yourself something cool because you never know when you need to. Yo, I need to make one where the little Marshall head pops up and it just goes. You guys know the Marshall laugh? I need to capture that joint and make a pop-up that pop-up to do the Marshall laugh. I hope Marshall's not still here. I hope he didn't hear that. Right, Andy? Like, we need a can of that. We need a big, gigantic can of that. It's the best. It's the absolute best. It makes me laugh every single time. Anyway, so we was doing this comment thing, and then I wanted to show y'all real quick. Boom, you can come over here, hit your little Q colon. Boom, you see your questions. Only person that asked the question is web. What do you mean WebM no thumbnail, Mark? I mean, thumbnail's not really related to this, I don't think, but the reason why you wanted to be a WebM is that particular one allows the sound to play through. I believe Ken said he was working on a solution to maybe not have to convert them, but for right now, it's super simple to convert them to WebM. I mean, it's drag and drop situation, so, you know, just do it. Just do it. Now remember, you can click your little stars over here to favoritate questions. Bingo, bango, pickle mango. See, you know what, guys? I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I told Paul that Paul should be here and show you guys his Stream Deck buttons for quick access to various comments. But he said, maybe. And I was like, you know what, Paul, the hell with you. I ain't going to worry about you then. But maybe while I'm gone, or Friday, what's this month? What's the month that comes after January? February. On Friday, February the 2nd, maybe Paul can come and do that then, because I have to run early because I have a 9 a.m. appointment at the E-Place though. Oh, wait, we need 3 of them? I need all of them samples, yo. I need all of them samples. I said, what you mean? Ha, done. Done. Done, 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 done. Done already. Been there, done that. T-shirt, size 3X. Come on, son. I just messed that up. Dang it, where's my graphic? Why are you so huge? Why are you not working? It's not working. It's not working. I can't scroll. What's going on? What's going on? Anyway, we'll undo that. Yo, why is that so weird? That is so weird. I never experienced that before. That might freak people out. There it is. There it is. Let's put it right on my face. Too late, K-Walk. Too late. You feel the arm. Oh yeah, WebM doesn't show thumbnails. Don't know why. Doesn't matter. I can fix it. Super easy. If you are familiar, you could take the. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let me go back. I'll show you. Super easy. Go here. Take this. Press Command Info. Right. Oh, actually, I can't do that. This is preview. Never mind. It's not going to work. I was going to make a thumbnail swap. I mean, a icon swap. Anyway, I could just rename my files too, Mark, but I just ain't did it yet. Of course, Luis, you know your mans. Who you talking to, bro? I thought we was friends. Look at that, 1 tera biscuits. 1 tera biscuits. Anyway. Sorry, it just came in. It just popped in my head. Oh my God, this is gonna be a long day. Let me switch this real quick and stop messing with y'all. Oh, I had an overlay in the way. That's what happened. Okay, so what we want to do is pencil this real quick. Swing, 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 swing. Go to your sound effects library, and you see everything is there. Main thing is you can click on the little guy down here, and you can adjust the volumes for things. You have a loop deck if you wish. You can put hotkeys on various sounds, right? So like I could hit be an Ecamm. You know what I mean?
DJ Doc Rock. DJ Doc Rock.
You know, just have all of these things on various buttons if you wish. Also, you can throw things in a folder and then make them happen. Get rid of this Christmas one before I forget. I don't need that right now. Yeah, you just add things in here. That's cool. That's easy peasy cover greasy. And then bingo. Levels. Pew. In the sound levels here, you see everything's piping through my DLZ Creator. Quick thing. If I was doing something, I could come into my audio and then you can bingo bango, give it a second, and then you see the left and right stereo. You can do that if you wish. You have the ability to do echo cancellation. If I first Did you catch back up? Okay, it's back up. And as you see, once I do that, it kills my stereo. So I don't want to do that. I don't. Blink, blink, blink. Speakers turned off. Now they're back on and everything works. So that's all there. Yeah. The main thing is whenever you're doing an interview, when the person is talking, as long as nothing else is moving except the interview line, you're gold. If anything else is moving, your interface is set up wrong, resort to your manual. You know those things that come with stuff when you get it? Yeah, that. Yeah, that's it. We did it. I'm done. I'm done messing with y'all. Y'all is out here in the streets. Boom. Again, don't forget to check out the merch store. Don't forget we have the Adrian Ecamm Basics joint starting up again on Monday. I think I said that right. Let me double check. The answer. Ecamm Leve coming up for you Monday. Yes, Adrian's little thing is popping off on Monday. Make sure you go and check that out. It's going to be like a challenge. So you can do that. Challenge day 1. Make sure you check that out. And then, yeah, it's all good in the hood. Here, let me show you. Anybody that's just like starting from scratch and like, I really need to know how to do that there. You know what I mean? It's super easy. Let me click this. And actually, I'll do it this way because it's faster. Bingo. Volume up. Oh, it starts on the 29th. Okay, never mind. Well then, Paul, why did he say that? Why did I think it was going to happen now? It just didn't happen. That's crazy. I wonder why I thought that. Anyway, so you can go in this video. Yeah, go check that out. That's going to be cool. If you need it, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, gang. We end there like swimwear. We're out of here. I'll see you guys. I won't see you next week. Neil is doing the demo next week. I am super excited about that. Y'all going to have a very British week because Neil's doing the demo next Friday. And not Adrian, you're supposed to be Neil. Wait, I got to let it play through. So you get to the end. And then there it is. There it is. So, Neil's going to be here next week showing you all cool things. Come and check it out. It ought to be good. And then Mark, hup. Good to see you, brother. Guys, this was fun. I will be hitting you from Podcast Movement, Kate's and Marshall and Luigi and myself. We'll all be in Pablo, honey, come to Florida. We're going to have a good time. So can't wait to see y'all there. We'll send you some videos and yeah, have yourself a good time. Bingo, bango. Always good. Always good, Mix. Good to see you, brother. Fantastic. The British are coming. I got to screenshot that. Oh, that's super funny. That's super funny. Oh, you know what I was going to show you guys? Don't forget, Ken recently added to Ecamm that you can hit Command-Shift-G in order to take a photo. So, like, if I'm wanting to get this as a screenshot, right, I'll hit the live demo off. I'll hit that, and then I have a screen, there you go. I have a button, right? So I'm going to come back and turn on live demo again. And you see it says photo saved. I made a button on my screen deck to do Command-Shift-G. And that just takes a photo. And those end up in your computer in the same place as your Ecamm recordings. So if I go to where my Ecamm recordings be at, you'll see screenshots just chilling in the top. And that's because I was in demo mode. but bam. See, then you can get a screenshot from your show. So if you're ever doing something, you need a screenshot from your show, you can do that. So if you're like me and you was taking pictures in your Ecamm gear, there you go. Just take Command-Shift-G to get a screenshot. That was the last one. All right, I'm out of here. Peace out. A-Town Stop.
Coming straight out of Ecamm.
This is a town with the Ecam found. Ecam fam is the name of the sham. This is a town with the Ecam found. Ecam fam is the name of the sham. This is a town with the Ecam found. This is a town with the Ecam found. This is a town with the Ecam found. Ecam fam is the name of the sham.